Truth isn't trendy, it's eternal, positioning Israel doctrine as timeless and unshakable. I don't follow the crowd, I follow the covenant. Separates the movement from popular culture. The streets talk, I correct them. Asserts authority and credibility in debates. Israel doctrine, where facts cut deeper than feelings. Appeals to logic over emotion. If it's not scripture, it's just opinion. Keeps focus on the Bible as the foundation. I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to be right. Bold, confident tone that builds respect. This isn't religion, this is restoration. Shifts the brand from dogma to revival of truth.
Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. We starting an hour early. I was going to do it at 7, but it's so entrenched in my bones, I got to do it now. I didn't want to go crazy, so I had to come to the podcast and do the show. So the name of the show is Hip Hop Stands with Survivors and Mental Health Exposed Through the Voyeuristic Lens. Once again, I can't say that word that good. Voyeuristic Lens. We're going to talk about all that today, people. All that's been going on in hip hop for the last 10 or so years. Ever since April the 1st, 2013. Now, with that said, we're going to start off. I have some writing here, but I'm going to let the computer read it. Let's start.
Voyeurism, at its core, refers to the practice of gaining sexual pleasure from watching others when they are naked or engaged in sexual activity. However, in a broader cultural context, it encompasses the act of observing individuals in their most private and vulnerable moments.
Private and vulnerable moments. This is what hip hop stands with survival is doing to the hip hop community, or has been doing to the hip hop community. From Layla Wills, Troy Star Terrain, Khalil Money, DJ K Slay, Africa Bambaataa, the Zulu Nations, Marcy Hamilton, everybody that's a part of that hip hop stands with survival crowd. Whether it be Layla Wills, whether it be Ron Savage, all of these people are into voyeurism, watching the most intimate moments and getting sexual pleasure out of it. So this is not no child show, people.
Often without their consent, this phenomenon has permeated various aspects of society, including art, LM, and notably, music. In hip-hop, voyeurism takes on unique dimensions, where artists frequently grapple with the complexities of their public personas versus their private selves.
Public persona, private persona. I'm a person that believes living my private public moments in the public. So all the people that love watching disasters or whatever, watch me, but I ain't telling you to watch me. I know you're going to watch me. I know you're going to sit up, do daily YouTubes on me, talk, and whatever I say, you're going to talk behind and stuff. This is what hip hop stands with survival has been doing to me for a minute now.
In hip-hop culture, voyeurism can manifest through lyrics, music videos, and social media.
Music videos, social media, anything that the music industry is in. And anybody that can't sing or dance, come on YouTube and other social media sites and show their body parts and different stuff, get their viewership on.
Artists share their lives with audiences while simultaneously inviting scrutiny. The act of exposing personal narratives serves as a double-edged sword. It offers authenticity and relatability while also opening doors to public judgment. This dynamic is particularly impactful for hip-hop artists who often ND themselves navigating the thin line between artistic expression and the invasive gaze of their fans and critics. The implications of voyeurism extend beyond mere observation. They intertwine with mental health challenges faced.
Mental health challenges. People, the culture itself is mental. The people in the culture are mental. They deal with Satan, Satanist stuff. Nobody's talking about this stuff though. I'm facing them every day because they want to take me out because I'm trying to live righteous. When I was younger, I was the worst thing you ever wanted to hear about, see about, or whatever. When they bring or try to bring my youth out, I have no problem with it because I repented of it all and I stopped it all. I told them I ain't had sex in 20 some years. It blew their mind. They wanted to call me a monk or this, that. No, I'm just a man that learned better by doing the worst things I had no business doing.
By many hip hop artists. The pressure to maintain a certain image while being constantly watched can lead to anxiety, depression.
A certain image. See, I live the image of Carl Albert Davis. That's why I don't mind if y'all want to talk about it or whatever. And I don't mind running up on people that I have out with and getting it in. They got to maintain a certain image because they sold a certain image. I'm selling me. 100% me. The good, bad, and ugly of me. The ugly I done repented of. The good I'm trying to live currently and in the future. But that's what it is, people.
And a host of other mental health issues. Artists may feel compelled to conform to spec-easy narratives that their audience expects, which can exacerbate feelings of isolation and self-doubt, ultimately affecting their well-being. Moreover, voyeurism in hip-hop can reset broader societal issues, including the objectification of individuals, particularly women. Music videos often depict hypersexualized representations that can perpetuate stereotypes and reinforce harmful norms. This not only shapes public perceptions but also influences the artist's own mental health as they grapple with the impact of these portrayals on their identity and relationships.
Their portrayals of their identities and relationships. It's the same thing with YouTube hip hop artists. Maybe they're not singing and dancing, but they're media. They got to talk about stuff. They got to do this stuff. They got to sell you. I was once molested by Bambaataa and all this other stuff. Then they become social media dandies and stuff. Everybody love them and everything, but nobody talks about the mental health of these people in the community. I took a picture to murder someone else in the community because Bambaataa did to them what he done to me. And so I had to kill the boy that he done it to so I can feel better. That's what they selling now. That's what hip hop stands for. Survival sold us with the Hassan Camel story. Bam, charged them to murder the bull and all of this. We haven't heard nothing from that boy.
Understanding voyeurism in the context of hip-hop culture is crucial for fostering conversations around mental health and the pressures artists face. By acknowledging the voyeuristic lens through which we view these artists, we can begin to appreciate their work more deeply and support their mental health needs. This awareness can lead to a more empathetic understanding of their experiences and the often unseen struggles behind their success.
Things happen in everybody's family, people. But when you got a mental disturbed family, mental disturbed people, mental disturbed stuff goes on. And as I can tell you, I've been in a mental disturbed family. A lot of stuff that happened in this family that a lot of people don't know about, and I'm not gonna tell you about it.
Historical context of voyeurism in music.
Historical context of voyeurism in music. Let's get into it some. Let's get into it some. I want to get into it some, if we can. Let's go down here. Yes, people, this is what's going on. Nobody in the community is talking about it, though. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's trying to deal with it. But it is what's going on. Y'all getting an early access to it because I'm doing the show early. But this is what we're going to be talking about the next couple of days or whatever.
The historical context of voyeurism in music can be traced back to the early days of popular culture, where artists often sought to connect intimately with their audiences. This connection sometimes involved revealing personal experiences, which in turn invited listeners to peer into their lives. The voyeuristic lens not only provided a platform for artists to share their truths, but also allowed fans to engage with the music on a deeper emotional level.
Deeper emotional level. When you got the Doors, you got Jimi Hendrix, when you got all this stuff going on back there, when they was doing the Woodstock and all this stuff and the Flower people and stuff, it was seeping in the culture back then.
Blurring.
So let's get some more information and allow the computer to read it to us. Hopefully the volume good. If not, we'll deal with it when I get my reader in the night so we can deal with this. I'm tired of going to people platforms and they having trap set for me. I can't go nowhere in the community where a trap is not set for me. Everybody in the community that sold out to the snitch network, and their job is to snitch on me. Watch me daily and snitch on me.
Additionally, voyeurism in hip-hop is not just about the audience's gaze. It also receipts the artist's self-exploration and the complex interplay of identity and performance. Many hip-hop artists grapple with their public personas, often feeling the need to present a version of themselves that aligns with audience expectations.
Audience expectation. Sick community, sick artists. And you can tell by the Fox Media on YouTube, Sly Foxes that try to do whatever they can to get a story or whatever.
This internal conflict can lead to significant mental health struggles as artists navigate the expectations of their fans while also trying to stay true to their authentic selves. Ultimately, understanding the historical context of voyeurism in music, particularly in hip-hop, reveals much about the genre's evolution and its impact on the mental health of its artists.
The mental health of its audience, the crowd too. Like I said, one of my favorite rappers was Brad Jordan, aka Mr. Scarface. And all he talked about was selling drugs and killing people. Selling drugs and killing people. If I die, then my child will be a bastard and all this stuff. I was taking this in as a youth. It caused mental problems, I would say.
As artists continue to share their vulnerabilities through their music, the voyeuristic lens serves as both a tool for connection and a potential source of distress, highlighting the need for greater awareness and support within the industry.
Within the industry, but the industry is ran by Leroy Cohn type people and stuff. Jews that's ready to bend brothers over and slap their manhood with their manhood. If you understand what I'm saying. That's what all of this is about. Voyeurism. Just like ex-slave owners, buck broke the black male back then, industry execs have butt broken men's in the industry. And other men's in the industry, a lot of stuff to happen. I ain't gonna let it happen on my watch.
Voyeurism in hip-hop is not merely about the audience's gaze. It also recites the broader societal trend where personal lives.
I think I didn't copy a new one. The old copy came out. So let's go down and make sure that we copy a new set of stuff to read and put it up there. And then after this, I'm gonna be gone, people.
Additionally, the relationship between voyeurism and mental health among hip-hop artists raises critical questions about authenticity and vulnerability. Artists who expose their inner turmoil may indeed themselves celebrated for their honesty, yet the backlash and criticism can be equally pronounced. The duality of being both a voice for the voiceless and a target for scrutiny creates a paradox that can ECT their mental health. As they navigate fame, many artists grapple with self-identity, questioning whether they are valued for their artistry or merely for their ability to entertain a voyeuristic audience. In conclusion, the intersection of hip-hop and voyeuristic culture presents an intricate dance between self-expression and public perception. While voyeurism can enhance the engagement with hip-hop, it also poses significant challenges for artists' mental health. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for both fans and creators, as it highlights the importance of empathy and awareness in an industry that thrives on visibility. By recognizing the human experiences behind the music, we can foster a more supportive environment that champions mental health and authentic storytelling in hip hop culture.
That's it, people. Small time frame. I'm just dealing with it. It's an introduction. We will spend more time with this topic, this conversation of voyeurism in hip hop through the voyeurism lens of a Khalil Money, a Troy Star Terrain, a Layla Wheels, a Leak You, and all the rest of the hip hoppers that stands with survivors of mental health, because it's a mental health problem that we're watching going on right now on YouTube and everywhere else. With that said, thanks for listening. I will get back to you with this topic later date, later time, or same date, same time, or whatever, some Batman stuff. With that, peace, hit the notification bell.